Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Adonis. You see me with my mask on? I just came out of Audis, and you have to wear your mask. Well, it's not a necessity yet, but I believe Monday they said here in Delaware, you have to wear your masks when you go anywhere. Let me take this mask off since I'm out the store. Man, listen, you wouldn't believe it, but those masks are kind of hard to breathe in after a while. And let me tell you something else. I can say it about myself. You better make sure that your breath is fresh in those masks too. Almost knocked myself out. Yeah, make sure your breath is fresh when you put those masks on, because boy, you're going to be smelling your own breath. And if your breath ain't right, boy, you're going to be in trouble. Anyway, like I said, I'm at Audis. Just left work. Came to Audis to pick up some things for the weekend. Because we're still in quarantine, and I ain't going to be trying to be running around like that. So we had some things to fix for breakfast on Saturday and Sunday. And some things maybe tonight. We were thinking about doing a mukbang. If you see it attached to this video, then you know that we did it. And I'm trying to figure out what we're going to have as we do this mukbang. So yeah, I'm here at Audis, and I'm about to go either to ShopRite or Acme, because we have to do half of our shopping at Acme to get the things that we like here, and then we go to ShopRite or Acme to get the things that we like there. Oh, but another thing I wanted to say, man, at Audis, ShopRite and Acme, you can just go ahead in there and it's fine. But at Audis, yo, they ain't playing with the social distancing. You have to wait outside. They let a certain number of people in, and then after that, they were letting in one at a time. So you had to wait for one person to come out before you went in. So yeah, I'm about to leave here, and I'm gonna show you. There's a line in front of Audis. I was gonna record when I was in line, but I didn't want nobody to say nothing. You know, people have a problem, as they should, with being recorded. But I'm gonna get a picture of this line to show you. Oh man, somebody dropped their tomatoes. I should go pick them up. No, I'm not gonna go pick them up. But somebody dropped their tomatoes. Yo, when they get home, they are gonna be salty. Okay, the line ain't that bad at Audis right now, but when I came in, come on, dude, driving all crazy with your mask on. I don't know if it's too big for your face or you can't see or what. But yeah, the line ain't that bad at Audis. When I first came in, it was about 10 people. Now it's about 5 or 6. Let me show you. So yeah, this is the line at Audis. It's not too bad right now. But when I came in, it was a pile of people waiting. Yo, what's going on? Take that mask off quick. I just got out of ShopRite, and ShopRite was not nearly as bad as Audi was. In ShopRite, it's more people here, but it's easier to get in and out because they don't have you waiting outside. They do have only one entrance open, which makes the entrance congested, but other than that, wasn't bad at all. So I'm done my shopping, about to go home and put my stuff away. One thing I did notice in the market though, a lot of the meat substitutes that we buy, like veggie burgers and veggie chicken patties and all that kind of stuff, I did see that they were a little scarce. I think more people are buying the meat substitutes, being as though meat workers or workers that work at the meat factory have tested positive for the coronavirus. I don't blame them. You got to be safe. I thank God that we were already vegan when this happened, because we had a lot of fruits and vegetables and meat substitutes and rice and beans and things of that sort in our cabinets. So while the meat shelves and all that stuff was empty at the market, we didn't have to worry about that stuff. So I'm good. I'm done my shopping. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and record what I purchased, so that if anybody is watching this video and may be interested about the vegan lifestyle and want to know what kind of meat substitute products and stuff like that you can get, I'll show you that. And that should give me a little time for Tina and Anaya Boom Boom to get home, because Anaya's with my sister-in-law. She's watching she's watching Anaya because Tina had to work today. And then after Tina went to go pick her up, she's getting her hair done. So usually when she gets her hair done, it takes a little while. So I'll occupy my time while they're going with videotaping what I purchased. Thank you for tuning in with Running Around with the Randolphs. And while I got you, like this video, share this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And did I say share? If I didn't say share, share it. Be in touch with you soon. All right, I'm back home. And I thought Tina was going to be a long time getting her hair done, but she wasn't. So they're home.
Hello.
And Anaya's upstairs. I'm a man of my word. As I said, I was going to show what I bought from ShopRite and what I bought from Aldi's. And I'm going to tell the difference between what's fully vegan and what's vegetarian. And what I mean by vegetarian is it has egg whites in it. Now, a vegan is somebody that eats nothing that comes from an animal. A vegetarian will eat minimal animal products. They won't eat anything that was made by killing an animal, let's say that. But they will eat cheese, egg whites, milk, fish sometimes, depends, those kind of things. But a vegetarian just eats just things that come from plants. So I'm going to record what I got, and I'm going to tell the difference between the two. And this is just so that anybody who is entertaining the idea of the vegan lifestyle, you can kind of know what your options are, okay? Now this is what I got from ShopRite, okay? Now I got this. This is Kwan meatless grounds. These are fully vegan. No animal products in it at all. No egg whites or anything like that, okay? Now, Morningstar is a vegan/vegetarian product line. They make fully vegan foods, and they make vegetarian foods as well. So when you're buying Morningstar Farm products, you have to read the back to ensure that what you're getting is fully vegan. Their vegetarian products have egg whites in them, so they're not fully vegan, they're vegetarian. But this product by Morningstar Farms, the chicken nuggets, this is fully vegan. There's no animal products in it at all. They're made from soy. So this is a full vegan product you can get from Morningstar Farms. Also, they have the chorizo crumbles. They kind of taste like chorizo, and these are fully vegan as well, okay? Now, Morningstar Farm products that are not fully vegan are their chicken strips. These have egg whites in them, okay? So do their breakfast sausages. These are not fully vegan. They are vegetarian because they have egg whites in them. And so are the Morningstar Farm bacon strips. They have egg whites in them, but that's all that they have in them. That's the only animal product that they have in them. So if you're being introduced into the vegetarian lifestyle and you want to work your way in slowly, you can get these products. Those are pretty good. But if you're all the way vegan and you're looking for some meat substitutes to grab, get these, okay? Now I saw these and I've never tried them before, but I figure if we're going to do the mukbang tonight, then we're going to put these as a part of it. These are fully vegan tofu vegetable dumplings. So I'm going to make those, okay? Another product that you may be aware of or may not be aware of, but it's totally vegan, is Boca Burgers. My daughter loves this brand. A lot of people are just getting hip to the Beyond Burger, or Beyond Meat brand, I should say. They're not everywhere, and they typically sell out when the markets do have them. ShopRite didn't have any. And another thing about Beyond Meat, it's really expensive. So, but this is a really good brand that you can get that is fully vegan, Boca Burgers. So we get those. So that's what you can get as far as meat substitute from ShopRite. Now another, if you like yogurts, this is a brand that you can get, So Delicious. It's fully dairy free. This brand right here is made from coconut milk. They also have some that's made from almond milk. And So Delicious also makes dairy-free ice cream. They have really good dairy-free ice cream. We always get the salted caramel. Really, really good. Really, really good. But it's expensive as well. It's like $6 for a pint. Okay? And another thing. Ramen. Ramen itself is vegan. It's just the seasoning that is not vegan. So when you get chicken flavor or beef flavor or shrimp flavor, they have chicken base, beef base, shrimp base in it, made from the beef, the chicken, the shrimp. So if you get those ramen brands and just use the ramen itself and season it yourself, then you're good. But if you get this brand right here, Top Ramen Soy Sauce, this one is fully vegan. Fully vegan because it's just made with soy sauce. So you can get that and be good with it, okay? So that's what I got from ShopRite. I got other stuff, bananas, salsa. Oh, also you can get, I can't believe it's butter. They also have a vegan butter. So you can get that too, okay? And we always pick these up when we go to ShopRite. We loved sushi when we were meat eaters. And luckily for us, ShopRite makes a sushi that is, it's a brown rice, vegetable California roll. It just doesn't have the crab or anything in there. So you can go to ShopRite and pick that up if you're a sushi eater. And it comes with the wasabi and the soy sauce inside of it. Now I'm gonna make it real quick because I don't want this video to be super duper long. Now this is what I got from Aldi's. This is where we do the bulk of our shopping. So Aldi's has these. They have classic meatless meatballs. These are fully vegan and they're made by Earth Grown. You can get those. Those are really good. Another thing we get from Aldi's is made by the same producer, and we get these meatless Italian sausages. Now these, as I said, are not fully vegan. These are vegetarian because, again, they have egg whites in them. So you have to be aware of what's fully vegan and what's vegetarian, okay? So those are the two meat substitutes that we always get from Aldi's. And then I just got other stuff that we always get. I get the Nature Valley crunchy bars. And these can be considered vegan. The only reason somebody would not consider these vegan is because they have honey in them. And you know, honey is produced by bees. Bees are not in honey, but bees produce honey. But some people who are vegan don't eat honey solely because it is made by bees. And some vegans try not to eat anything that an animal produced. So, and then of course we got the staples: almond milk, French fries, salad, tortilla shells or tortilla wraps, broccoli, oatmeal, fruit, hash browns, avocado, apples, oranges, all that stuff. Pomegranate, cranberry juice, not fully juiced, it's cocktail, but it bends. So that's the stuff that I got from ShopRite and from Audis that's going to keep us stocked up for this weekend and a little bit through the week. Okay? So I think we're going to decide to do the mukbang tonight. So I think we're going to have tacos in our mukbang. We're going to have crunchy tacos as well as soft tacos. And I'm going to make that with the Quran meatless grounds. Already got another package of that in the freezer. And then we're also going to do the tofu dumplings as a taste test. And then we'll have some conversation as a family as we do a mukbang for you guys, okay? So stay tuned. And next thing you'll see us stuffing our face. Hey, we back. I finally got the food cooked. As I said, we was going to come back and do a mukbang. And we got the tacos, but everybody's going to prepare their own. And we got the dumplings. And I had to end up cooking a bag of the meatballs because somehow they bust. And I didn't want to put them in the freezer open, so I ended up cooking the meatballs. So we got a little bit of a spread tonight. So I'm going to show you what we got. Then we're going to sit down and conversate as they do on a mukbang. Okay, so let me show you what we got. You grab the phone like this. We got ground beef, vegan ground beef. We got the lettuce. We got refried beans. We got vegan cheese. Here are the vegan meatballs that bust on me. Here we got some seasoned rice, hard and soft taco shells. Here are the dumplings. I fried those up. Here we got a little bit of fried banana. Had 2 bananas that was getting soft. So I decided to fry those up like plantains, but they were really soft. So we're going to eat them either way. Got some avocado here. I got a sauce I made for the dumplings out of some blue agave nectar and soy sauce. And I put a little bit of Sasson complete seasoning in there. Make a little dipping sauce. We got some Tostito chips to go along with the salsa because we are having tacos. And that's our little spread for tonight. So we're going to sit down. Everybody's going to serve themselves and we're going to do a little mukbang for you. All right? All right, y'all, we back. Finally got all this stuff done. We're about to have our little mukbang. I showed you guys all the food that we have. So we're going to enjoy. This is our first official mukbang, so we don't really know how this go. We've watched them, and me and Anaya had an argument the other day over the difference between a mukbang and an ASMR.
Disagreement, yeah.
A disagreement. And I was trying to tell her the difference, that the ASMR is for people who like to hear chewing and crumbling and all that kind of stuff. And mukbangs are where people talk to the viewers while they eat food. She say they the same, I say they different. But anyway, this is all of our first official mukbang. So, we're just going to be ourselves while we eat our dinner. It's Friday night here, and we're quarantined, so we don't have any plans for the weekend besides maybe doing a little exercise in the house tomorrow and watching some movies and spending time together. So we're going to eat dinner and we're going to just have a conversation as we do as a family. So we hope you enjoy it, and thanks for tuning in. And while I'm here, I'm going to just say like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay? All right, y'all, let's dig in. Let's dig in. I know you're not going to sit here and act like you shy. You were sitting all this time talking about how hungry you were. Come on, let's dig into food.
We're going to pray first?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to pray. See, I was ready to eat too, because I haven't ate since I left work. So we're going to pray. Father, we thank you for this food that you've placed before us. We ask you, Lord, to make it nourishing to our body and strengthen us to do your will. We give you the glory, honor, and praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So we got, as I said, we got all of the fixings. We got refried beans. We got vegan cheddar and mozzarella cheese blend made by Daya. We have vegan ground crumbles. We have fried plantain, meatball, lettuce, taco shell, seasoned rice, dumplings, all that stuff. So everything is well. So we're going to eat. What are you talking about? The TV? The TV is fine. It's not on.
Yes, it is.
It's on, but it's not playing. What's the problem?
Nothing.
If you want to turn it off, you can. You want to turn it off? Okay, you can turn it off, and I'm going to start eating because y'all playing. I'm going to try these dumplings. I made this sauce out of agave nectar and soy sauce, and I put a little seasoning in it. Try to give it a little Asian flair.
And Nye, can you get 3 forks out the kitchen for us?
So I'm going to try
Is there
these.
a little spice to it?
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try these dumplings and see what they're about. Something I never tried before. They're good.
Okay.
Good. And for the drink, we got some fruit mist, black cherry fruit mist, flavored water. That's what we're going to be washing all this food down with.
Thank you, Nye. Thank you, baby.
You move my cup.
Yeah.
Help yourself. Don't act like y'all shy for the camera. Y'all don't like this no other time.
Your fork is right there.
I got it.
Under your cup.
So how was everybody's day? You want me to pour you some drink?
Sure.
So how was everybody's day? I guess we'll start the conversation off like that. How was your day?
She can't
With-
talk right now.
Oh, your mouth is full.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll switch it to you. How was your day?
It was good. Got some work done at my part-time job. Helping out my new boss on building his business up. So, trying to help him build.
What'd you think about the dumplings?
It tastes like an actual dumpling, but it's not an actual dumpling.
It is an actual dumpling. It's those are what they call like at Asian restaurants. You'll see those.
Except the dumplings I see it there, they're like
No, not-
twisted and stuff.
Oh yeah, well everybody makes stuff different ways. But you know,
You want to try the sauce?
this is a vegan dumpling.
Let's see.
Let me know what you think of my sauce. Soy sauce, agave nectar, and complete seasoning.
Good.
Tastes Asian to me. I
Don't
mean,
say
it
that.
got a nice little spin on it. Like a sauce that you would get at an Asian restaurant.
Don't say that.
Okay, Chef Adonis, what is this right here?
Those are fried
I
bananas.
see it. I didn't know what it was. I had to pick the bowl up.
Think about the sauce.
They're great.
I'm right? I know I'm right. I cooked it. It's good. Those dumplings are good.
So I'm gonna work on my the soft taco.
Go for it. You're going to get some sauce on it.
That's all right.
It's going to be a Mexican Asian blend.
It's all going down the same pipe.
And I don't want to offend anybody out there. If anybody Asian or Mexican may watch this video, don't mean anything. There's a terminology that I use. And the reason I say that, funny story, we were at the Christiana Mall, and you know, if you know anything about malls, if you're in the food court, they hand out samples. Well, I don't know, you may have this restaurant in your mall, but in our mall we have this Japanese restaurant by the name of Sukihana. And this one particular time we were walking in the mall and we were getting samples, And somebody's phone is getting messages. Your phone.
Okay.
Ding.
And we were walking by this restaurant named Sukihana getting samples. And Tina says to me, "Hey, do you want to get some Chinese food?" And the man had a fit. He said, "No, not Chinese, Japanese." He was serious. And that was the first time that I knew, well, I guess it's only right everybody takes their ethnicity or nationality or what they are serious. He was really serious about that. He was like, "No, I'm not Chinese, I'm Japanese." So, with that being said, anybody out there who may have been Asian or Mexican, when I said those words, I didn't mean to offend you. I know people take their nationality serious. You got avocado over there too.
Yes, I want it.
You got meat in your drink?
No.
Bring it close to you.
Whoa. That,
You did?
look at the no.
Now be
Look at
careful
the
so you don't get
bubbles,
meat in your
though.
drink.
You're gonna be having
Look at the bubble at the bottom.
meat
I see
water,
it.
meat waterless drink.
Ooh.
Yo, these dumplings
I think I know what you're gonna say.
are really good.
I thought you were gonna say.
They are
"These
really, really
dumplings
good.
are good."
I think I ate 4. How many did you eat?
2.
It's not bad. I mean, they're small. Yeah, you looked at me like I ate a lot. I should have put a spoon in there. You feel like going to get a spoon?
Yep.
You know, she's gonna go get a spoon so she can put her meat in her taco.
Can you pass me some of that meatless meat, guys?
And now I went to get a fork. I mean a spoon.
Okay. He can put the salsa.
There we go.
Much better.
So, how was your day? While you don't have any food in your mouth. Hmm?
It was okay, I guess.
Why you guess?
Did you talk about did you talk to your teacher, some of your classmates?
Yeah. The Zoom. And then Mom set it up on my computer, by the way.
What happened?
Mom set it up on my computer.
You said I set her up on the computer.
You set up on your computer.
I set her up on the Zoom computer. Her
Oh.
computer.
How many classmates was on the call? All of them?
No, not all of them. Ansel got on for once.
Who?
Ansel.
And so.
Ansel.
Um. So was it?
Passing the meat?
So was it good to see your classmates?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Well, I guess nobody's gonna ask me about my day, so I'll just.
Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
asked you how was your day?
My day was boring. We did a little bit of work. We didn't go to any stores. We
Dad, so you're a kid now? Boring.
Nah, it's just not our typical day. The technicians can't come inside the building like that, so they have to call us when they need something. Just a result of the quarantine.
So do you have to bring it to them?
No, they come to get it, but they can't come inside. They come into the warehouse where they pick up their equipment at.
Oh, okay.
They get it there, and then that's it. They can't come inside and run in the building. They're trying to do the social distancing, so they want to keep everybody separate. And I get it. I get it, but it's just different.
I made my wrap big.
That.
I think it's gonna be good though.
It's different as with everybody.
Jeez.
It's different when you go to the stores and you see people standing apart. And
Yeah.
it's different when you go to the store and you see people walking around with masks and gloves. It's different when I went to Aldi's today and saw the line outside and having to wait for people to get in. It's just different. You know, just different. And I don't know. It's just something that we have to get used to. You're not going to be satisfied until you get meat in the drink. I told you, bring it close to you. You're over here making a whole mess.
And making sure that there's none in my drink.
Well, bring your plate closer to you.
Could someone press the lettuce, please?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Anybody want the 2 dumplings? Like, if you take the 2 dumplings, that'll clear up some space if you had to. So I put a little bit of. Doesn't even necessarily go together, but it just is what it is. This is the liberty that you have. You can just have fun. You can just do what you want. You can just eat how you want. So, you want the last dumpling, or you good? Okay.
This is good.
Mom, remember
All right.
that little series
Now we
commercial?
can. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the meatballs on top of
The plate.
the plate. That's gonna give us a little bit of space.
A plate on the plate of
Okay.
meatballs.
So if I see those dumplings again, I'm gonna be sure to get them. I'm
Yay!
gonna get two packages because they were really good. They were really good. I'm going to do what everybody else is doing. I'm going to make my taco. I'm going to make my taco like off of Nutty Professor. Put my beef in the taco.
And he bought the Mirage pad. And he was like, diddy.
So, and we're not going to make this video too long. I know people's attention span dwindles after a while. But, you know, we're trying to get our channel to grow.
What did you do that?
And, you know, this is something. Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about too. I was asked what made me what made us want to start a YouTube channel. Well, it was something that we talked about doing. What we talked about, we always joked, and people joked with us about it as well, that we needed to have our own reality show. So, the year is 2020, and it's time to step out. And you see all the stuff that's going on right now with the coronavirus. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen next, you know? So it's time to be fearless. It's time to do things that you always wanted to do. Well, it's always been time to do things that you always wanted to do, because you don't know if you're going to be here today or tomorrow, you know? So you got to use the time that you have. So with all that being said, we figured, why not? Let's do it. We always wanted to do it. Let's do it. It's time to be fearless. It's time to do the things that you want to do, the things that you should do. And if it's positive and it's not going to hurt nobody, then what's the problem? You know what I mean? All we want to do is help people in any way we can. If we want to spread the gospel of our Lord, and if we can do that by any means, we want to do that. You know, we want to let our light shine. We want to let people know that you don't have to be, you know, super duper religious. You love God, you love God. It is what it is, you know. So that's the reason why we wanted to. Some of the reason, if I communicated it correctly, why we wanted to start our channel. We have a channel for our church. So if anybody's watching and you don't belong to a church, or you're just looking for somewhere when you're at home you can get a fresh word, you can also go over to our other channel, our church channel. It's Household of Faith Church Delaware. Household of Faith Church Delaware. Actually, I have the shirt on. Household of Faith Church. Just look for this symbol, Household of Faith Church Delaware. And you can tune in and see us in another light, a more serious light. But listen, that we are who we are. We're like this at church, you know. I mean, you can't really tone down who you are. If you can, then it might not really be who you are if you can put on and take off. So, yeah, that's who we are. And actually, we have a channel, we have a Facebook page for our church. And since we've been unable to go to our building on Sunday mornings, we've been going live like a lot of churches have. So, if anybody watches this, and like I said, you're looking for, an inspirational word, an encouraging word, something that's going to build you up and not tear you down, tune into Household of Faith Church on Facebook, 12 o'clock Sunday mornings. And we hope to have a word that will encourage you to live your best life. To live your best life for the Lord. I'll say it that way. Because when you're serving the Lord, it's really not about you being successful. Now, God will make you successful, but what I'm saying is, it's not about you just going out there and winning for you. You want to win for Him, ultimately. So, that's a whole different page and a whole different time, but I gotta put it out there. As I said, you can't help but be who you are. And that's who I am. I'm going, you talk to me long enough, sometime, if you talk to me for some time, we're going to end up talking about the Lord some form of fashion, So.
I just want to add, me and I are not saying much. We just love my husband's cooking. Yeah. And then when we first got married, before we got married, I was introduced to his family's food and his mom, and I've been eating ever since. So that's where I need deliverance in the eating area. But I love when my husband cooks the food and he does an excellent job. So it's not that I don't want to cook or I'm not a cooker or a cook, whatever. He likes to cook. He loves it. And so I encourage him to continue to do what he does. He comes up with recipes. He doesn't write them down, but he has them all in his head. So one day he'll write them down so that way if he does a book, so he can share recipes with other people and share with you guys. So.
Teach me your ways. Teach me how to cook like you. I'm not a big sweet stuff.
I couldn't help but cook. My mom, all I saw was her cook. I got a funny story that just popped in my mind. As I said, I always saw my mom cook. So, this one particular time, my mom was frying chicken. And we lived 2 doors down from my grandmother. And for some reason, people would call my grandmother's house still for my mom. So this one particular time when my mom was frying chicken, somebody called there for her. My grandmother came over and said, "You got a phone call." Now this was when obviously when there was no cell phones or anything like that. There were just landlines. So for my mom to take the call, she had to leave the house and go over there. And as I said, she was frying chicken. So she says to me, I probably was about 8 years old at that time. My sister was probably about 4 years old. Yeah, Auntie Erica about 4 years old. She was laying in the living room on the floor. So my mom went to my grandmother's and answered the phone. And she ended up being a good while. So the chicken started to burn. And I was like, oh man, she told me to watch it. So I tried to turn it over. Now I tried to turn one piece over with like a breast or a thigh, or maybe a leg and a thigh, together piece. So I went to go turn it over, and I turned it, and it splashed. Grease flew everywhere, and then the fire caught onto the pan. So the oil was on fire. And you know, you're a kid, you think to put out fire, you throw water on it. So I ran to the zinc, like, oh snap. I ran to the zinc, got a big cup of water, and I threw it. Man, and it said, poof. Grease went everywhere, fire went everywhere. Man, all on me, all on the ceiling, all over the stove, everything. And at that time, here comes my mom through the door. And he said, what happened?
Mom, pass me a
So I tell her the whole story about the chicken burning and all that stuff. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, baby. She said, but listen, you never throw water on a grease fire. I said, Mom, water put out fire. He said, not grease fire. For a grease fire, you need something dry.
Like flour or something?
Yeah, so she's like, if you ever have a grease fire, you throw flour on it. And I was like, oh, well, thanks for telling me. Well, I didn't say that then, but I didn't know. So, yeah, that's a quick story that I remember. But ever since then, that's when I started cooking. So from that point, it was like when school was out in the summertime, me and my sister would be home. I started cooking oodles and noodles. Then it was oodles and noodles and hot dogs. Then it went from hot dogs to grilled cheese. Then from grilled cheese to
You know you make
frying
the best
wing
grilled cheese,
dings
Dad.
because I started in a small pot with little wing dings and turning them over. And then it just progressed. And as I was older, you know, I would try to surprise my mom because she was at home, single parent at the time. So I would take my little money that I had and I would say, Mom, I'm going to cook dinner tonight. So I would call and ask her, Mom, how you make buffalo chicken? She would tell me and I would make it for her. And it probably wasn't that good, but she would act like she ate it or whatever. And that's how it started. And I just been cooking ever since. It's just a thing that I love to do.
You know you make the best grilled cheese.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Don't you remember when you made me grilled cheese when I was little?
Like I used to say,
I'm still little, that's why I said
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think this is
So-
going to be it for me after this time.
I'm gonna make myself a little chimichanga.
Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna eat all of this. Like I said to the people, how I ended up making all of this. So we'll put the leftovers up, and hey,
There.
I ain't gotta do nothing tomorrow. We can have lunch, and we good to go. So, yeah. But yo, comment on the video and let us know some of the things you want to see us do. I mean, right now we're limited because we're in the quarantine. Can't go outside, can't do too much. But when it's all lifted and life gets kind of back to normal, we're going to show you our lives. And we just enjoy one another. And our whole family is crazy. I'll say that. We just enjoy life, man. And we enjoy that. So, I'm going to get another napkin. I'll be right back. Can I get a pass, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You make sure the camera's still running. You're doing all this talking.
Mom.
Okay.
You guys need to move.
It's making sure y'all still there. So, anybody out there watch the Clark Sisters movie? That's what was on the TV when my daughter was talking about the TV was on.
Mike.
It premiered, what, Saturday night?
That's it.
And my wife done watched it about 10, 15 times already.
Probably more than that.
Mike. Yeah, Mike.
And my daughter She reenacted a scene from the Clark sisters movie.
And a quote.
That's the scene with it.
She didn't want. Now I'm about to tell a secret. She didn't want nobody to see her video because she thought people was gonna laugh at her.
It was just for fun.
But you can't be ashamed of your talent
But
because
I'm not ready for
when
the
you
lights, camera, action.
when you're having fun, maybe the time that somebody see you and say, "Man, you are talented. I want to use it." You know what I'm saying? There are so many stories.
Nobody's using my property without
Listen.
my permission.
I got that, but listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you something. There have been so many times where people who were just doing something they love to do, and then somebody saw them who had some type of connection or power, and took them from doing something they were just having fun doing, and then helped them make money off of it. They became an actor, a rapper, a singer, a dancer, something. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't even expect
a rapper
it.
right now.
You are a
Make them
rapper.
rap.
Yeah.
You should work at Chipotle.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, never be, like I said to the people, you never be ashamed of who you are. So with all that being said, she did a scene from the Clark sisters movie, and she didn't want nobody to see it because she didn't want nobody to laugh at her.
She did a good job.
But me and her mom shared it on Facebook. She didn't even know until now. I recorded the scene from the Clark sisters movie,
We'll show you.
and I put it side by side with what she did. And man, everybody is talking about how such a good job she did, how she nailed the role, how she was funny and everything. So you're getting some good comments on Facebook. You really are.
So we have to show you the comments.
Post it. Post it.
I already
We
posted
posted
it. It's been
it.
Post
posted.
it on YouTube.
When we posted? What? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
I posted yesterday. And everybody's been talking about how such a good job you did.
Post it on YouTube.
So, I said that to say, if anybody out there saw the Clark Sister movie, she just gave me permission to post her acting on YouTube. So, stay tuned. I'm going to post her little rendition on this channel as well so you can see what she did.
You're so wonderful. It's not delicious.
Finish it. Finish it.
So, listen, we're about to wrap this video up. Tina's done. We're going to let Anaya work on her burrito,
Flop.
her wrap. Wrap and burrito, same thing. But everything was good, I gotta say. I must say, I gotta pat myself on a good job,
You
boy.
always do a good job. And these last days we've been eating. Whenever I eat now I'm back to where I'm starting back looking like I'm 6 months pregnant. People say, "Are you pregnant?" No, it's number of food, food. The food has been good. So once we get done here for the table, I'm going to get back to watching my Clark sisters because I loved the movie. It was good. They did an excellent job. And that's it. So
We didn't even get to the tortilla chips. But that's cool, we'll eat those tomorrow.
yeah,
With the dip too.
What dip? The salsa?
yeah.
Also known as dip. Also known as dip.
Okay. So listen, hope we did a good job on our first mukbang. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Help us grow this channel. You know,
Help us.
there's enough negative in the world. Why not be the promoter of some positivity, right?
I got something to say.
Go ahead, see what you gotta say. Talk to the people. Are you talking to me or are you talking to the people?
You and the people.
Okay, she's talking to both of us, so tune in. What do you say?
Before we stop the video, it's pronounced mukbang.
Okay. All right, now.
You kept calling it mukbang. Like someone was like mocking you like nee.
This is her. She always likes to correct somebody, but but doesn't like to take correction.
I'm a human dictionary, man.
Are you?
Yup.
Remember that when school is back in.
Never.
All right, man, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in, for running around with the Randolphs. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay?
And hit the notification bell.
Yes! You better go ahead with yourself and hit the notification bell so that you can know when we drop some new videos for y'all, all right? God bless. Enjoy, like I always say, enjoy your family, enjoy this time. And live like there's no tomorrow, because we're not promised it.
Yeah.
You gotta live today. Live your best life today. Love your loved ones today. Live for the Lord today. I'm gonna stop before I get into a word. Y'all have a blessed day.